Welcome back, students. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate you in R how to deal with functions in R. So this will be a brief overview to the functions in R in addition to our theoretical lecture. So here, as I have explained to you already, there are some built-in functions, such as, for example, square root of some number. So when we execute it, we can see that square root of 64 is 8. Exponential function, cosinus function, p function, and others. So basically, you can play around and also check some built-in functions in R. There are also functions that require arguments. Yeah, for example, like logarithmic function. So we can see that we can either use it as a um, without arguments. We can just write logarithm, sorry, here, logarithm function with a base 10 of 100, for example. Or we can provide arguments inside of this function. And in this small example, we first declare two variables, which variable a, which value of which is 6, and variable b, with a value of 9.2. And then we search for logarithm of the sum of these two variables. Also, as we have already learned, the basic construction of a function is the name of a function, arguments inside of the function, and body of the function. So let us write a small function that you can see how actually it works. So let's use this example, my function. Basically, you can call your function whatever. You can also call it, for example, rfun function, and then you in this way you are declaring a variable which is rfun, and this is also a function. Then we should use a keyword function and declare two variables, variable 1 and variable 2, because as the input to this function, we will have two variables. And basically, in what we want to do with this function, we want to calculate the normalized difference of these two variables, variable 1 and variable 2. Here in the curly brackets, we define the function. So basically, we write what exactly the function should do. And this variable here, x, is so-called interim variable, which basically is not going to be called upon. It's just internal variable for this function. And we also write that please, as a result of this function, return variable x. Okay, so this is our function, and now we can also basically check how our function work. We can declare a new variable which I call result. You can call whatever you want. Then we call our function, so the name of the function, and we supply two variables inside of our function. Let's say 100 and 200, and we called the variable result to see the result. So here is the result of our function.